Today's Sunshine Note is titled, Those Who Save Us. My servant Job will pray for you, and I will accept his prayer and not deal with you according to your folly. You have not spoken of me what is right, as my servant Job has. Job 42:8. For most of the night I had been making fun of him to his face, and I wasn't planning on stopping anytime soon. My friend Sheldon and I were in the gym watching a basketball game, and I had been criticizing and shaming him throughout the whole first half. He wasn't saying much. Suddenly his hand shot out right at my face. I froze. Would he actually hit me? Our heartbeat later, I heard it. The sharp smack of a fast-flying basketball hitting his palm. I hadn't been facing the game, so I didn't see the ball zoom across the court. It would have slammed me square in the face if Sheldon hadn't stopped it. Slowly, it sank in, as I was in the very act of making fun of him and criticizing him. He was saving me. The three friends of Job, Eliphaz, Bildad, and Zophar, had a similar experience. They had spent a good long time criticizing Job, but in the end it was Job who had to step in and save them. Because of the way they understood God, they were certain that Job had to have sinned, or such disaster would never have happened to him. So they accused him and criticized him, begged him to admit to his faults. The entire time, Job defended himself, saying that he was innocent. Job assured them that his feet had closely kept to God's steps, and he had kept to God's ways without turning aside. But his friends would not hear of it. They insisted that bad things happen only to bad people. In the end, God showed up out of the storm, and after he questioned Job, God turned to Job's three friends. He was angry with them, saying they hadn't spoken rightly of him. Strangely, what God asks is that Job pray for his friends, saying he'll accept Job's prayer on their behalf. After all the misery they had brought on Job in his already miserable state, blaming and accusing him, now Job is asked to stand in the gap and save them. And he does. What's interesting is that it is only after Job prays for his friends that God begins to restore all his former blessings to him. You might not realize it, but some of the people you treat the worst could be the very ones who pray for you and stand in the gap for you each day. Be careful who you criticize, make fun of, or take for granted. You never know whom you may need to rely on in trouble. May God bless you today.